Hi everyone, welcome to Seoul Tarot. Today we'll look into what you are about to find out. So why you are meant to discover this now and how it's going to shift something important in your life. So we have 4 different groups today. Group 1 with some bird and some nice feathers. Group 2 with this mysterious pyramid. Someone told me it's aragonite or something, but I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, it gives me really like nice mysterious energy. And group 3 with this green amazonite. It's really beautiful color. Group 4 with this huge rhodonite heart. So yeah, timestamps are in the description box and in the comment section below, and I will see you in your reading. So what are you about to find out and why? What are you about to find out? What is going to be revealed to you? Any insight or news or opportunities, whatever, or truth. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's really beautiful. So what are you about to find out and why now? What are you going to find out and why now? We're going to find out and why now? Okay. Okay. So what are you going to find out and why now? Okay, winter solstice, it came from here. Sign. Okay. So what's going to happen once you find out about it? So what's going to happen once you find out about this? What's going to happen? Okay, just checking. Yeah, so what's going to happen once you find out about this? What's going to happen? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. And how will this change things for you moving forward? Too many. How will this change things for you? Okay, beautiful. Okay, then yeah, how will this change for you moving forward? So what kind of, too many cards, what kind of impact does this have? 2 cards came up, but it's alright. You got 2. Okay. Hi group 1, if you chose these little charms, this is your reading. So what are you about to find out and why now? You felt like you've been wearing shoes that just don't fit. You didn't even realize they were the wrong size, so you blamed yourself instead. Every time something didn't go well at work or problems came up with someone, you kept thinking, did I do something wrong? And doubting yourself. But deep down, you knew this isn't my fault. You've been doing your best, but things still didn't flow. Relationships didn't improve. People didn't seem to understand you. The same kind of situations just kept repeating. Now, what you are going to discover is a new place that fits you perfectly. Your new home base, That might be a new home, a new workplace, or a new circle of people. You are not going to keep blaming or doubting yourself anymore. You'll find people, a place, or a job where you can actually relax, work with ease, and rest peacefully. And when that happens, you'll finally feel comfortable, like the weight is lifted off your chest, and your days will start to feel lighter. Then you will start being more honest with yourself too. That part of you that used to change yourself just to fit in, that will disappear. You will start showing your real individuality just as it is. Once your heart relaxes and worries fade, you'll be able to focus better on your work, throw yourself into what you love, and even rediscover your own path again. If you've been worrying about your career direction, that path is going to start becoming clear, and you will also get a chance for a break, maybe a holiday. You might get plane tickets, go traveling with someone, or suddenly find yourself joining a short trip with others. Even if it's not a long one, during that time, you will truly rest and have time just for yourself. You've already been feeling it deep down, haven't you? Something's off with this person. This job doesn't feel right. This neighborhood doesn't suit me. Those weren't misunderstandings. It wasn't your fault. It was them, that person, that job, that environment. The truth is, the universe has been sending you signs all along. It's not your fault. This is what needs to change. But instead of listening, you kept thinking, if I do better, or if I just change a little more. You kept pushing yourself like that. But the real issue was, you were wearing the wrong shoes. Now you are going to wear shoes that actually fit your feet. You'll be comfortable with those in these shoes. And they will let you shine properly. You'll find a new home base, a new place, a new job that truly fits you. And once you do, you'll live more freely, more comfortably, more like yourself. For some of you, this might come as a trip, but it might not just be a simple journey. Some of you will actually move, not just within the same country, but overseas. Wherever you are now, if you've been feeling this country doesn't suit me or this culture is holding me back, then you are going to get the chance to leave. You might even have a moment while traveling where you realize, this is where I meant to live. And then the conditions to settle there will naturally follow. That place will fit you perfectly. It's a space where you can grow your dreams again and rebuild yourself. If you've been exhausted or overworked, you are finally going to get days off and find what you truly enjoy and feel genuine peace. This discovery, in the end, is about finding your new home base. It might be a place, a person, or your work. Whatever form it takes, it's gonna set you free and bring peace in your heart. It might start as just like some information. It might lead to an actual move. It will be different for everyone, but it won't take as long as you think. So from what I'm seeing here, things are going to move pretty fast. So within a year at most, you'll have moved somewhere else already. And it doesn't have to mean a physical place. It could be a person. You might have had a relationship where you always felt a war between you. No matter how much effort you made, nothing really connected. You might have thought, if I do this, they will respond the same. Or if I'm polite, they will be polite too. But they won't. They were the problem, not you. Now it's okay to cut ties. You don't have to deal with that anymore. Someone who truly understands you, who feels like home is coming in. A person you can rest with, feel safe with, and just be yourself around. In the end, in whatever form this comes, you are finally going to feel peace. You will rest, you will breathe, and you will start living freely again as your true self. So, what's going to happen once you find out about this? So after you realize that the real problem wasn't you, but the environment, the people, or the place you're in, your confidence is going to rise so much. You will think, it wasn't me who was wrong. I was right. I wasn't strange. It was just that person or that place that didn't suit me. And as that thought settles in, you will start discovering one by one all those unique sides of you, your individuality, your strengths, your talents, and that you've been hiding for so long. That will become a huge help in moving towards where you actually want to go. And it will make that process much faster too. And now I see you being truly content and happy on your own. If this has to do with your work or career, you probably used to think, am I not good enough or am I not smart enough? Quite often. But once you realize what's really been going on, your confidence rises hugely and you start feeling genuinely proud of yourself. It seems there was someone who kept criticizing you or holding you back from doing what you wanted, or maybe it was the rules, the restrictions, the whole structure that tied you down too tightly. But once you are out of that, you start expressing yourself much more freely, and it becomes a time where you fall in love with yourself all over again. So as that confidence grows, you will start having more space to do what you actually enjoy. And what's interesting is that change begins even before you move. Before you switch jobs or move homes, you will already start doing more of what you love and your life begins to brighten. Through that, you will fall in love with your life and maybe even with love itself all over again. Some of you might even find romance during the short trip or a holiday. You might go on a few dates, meet someone you like, or even if it's not romantic, you will meet someone who just clicks with you perfectly. Even as a friend, that connection will feel very special. And for a few of you, you might meet your ideal type completely by chance on a trip you take alone. Especially if you are single, you will meet someone you truly like and they will like you too. So it can turn into an unexpected connection that lasts a long time. It doesn't have to be a holiday either. It could happen after you move homes or start somewhere new. You will meet someone who genuinely gets you. If you are single, that could grow into a relationship. If you are already in one or married, then maybe you two had grown distant or stressed because of a tough environment or constant pressure. But now that peace is coming back into your heart and life is getting easier, you will start understanding each other much better. You will accept each other's flaws and strengths, and even those flaws will start to feel lovable. So your bond deepens and becomes much stronger. Now, you're gonna start feeling love in your daily life, not just romantic love, but warmth and kindness shared with colleagues, friends, and people around you. Your days will be filled with generosity and genuine connection, and the place you are moving to is full of people who can give real love. They are calm, open-hearted, and generous. There are people who are already comfortable in their own life, people who are wearing the right shoes for themselves, so they can treat others kindly too. And now you are going to meet people like that. Up until now, you might have felt like you didn't really belong anywhere, like you couldn't fully blend in with anyone. Maybe you even blamed yourself, wondering, is something wrong with me? But now you are going to meet people who truly fit you, people who genuinely understand you. Through them, you'll finally feel there really are people who get me. So now your daily life will be filled with love and warmth. Your work will start going well. Your relationships will improve, and helping and supporting each other will become a normal part of your days. And because of that, you won't feel lonely anymore. So how will this change? How will this change things for you moving forward? Up until now, instead of blaming your workplace, the people around you, or the situation, you've always blamed yourself. You kept thinking, am I strange? Am I just not fitting in? Am I not good enough? But that's because of the experiences you've had before. You might not have been praised or recognized when you were younger, or you might have had painful experiences with people, all that built up over time, shaping the way you think. And it's hard to change something that deep overnight. But once you move to a new environment, the right position, the right place, the right people, that change starts from deep within you. Before, you're blaming yourself all the time, feeling tired just from existing, wondering, why can't I do this? Why am I like this? That kind of sense of inferiority or guilt was sitting quietly inside your heart. But now those feelings are going to fade away one by one. You'll start changing into a more positive version of yourself. You'll begin to recognize your own worth, start doing what really suits you, and finally be in a place where your talent can shine properly. And as that happens, confidence grows naturally, and the habit of blaming yourself fades. There is a saying, there is no heaven in the place where you ran away to, but that's not true for you. The place you are in just didn't suit you. It felt like hell to you. That's why you left. You didn't run away. You moved to find where you truly belong. And that's why you are going to find your real heaven. Now you will start feeling that just being alive, just living your everyday life feels peaceful. You will realize, so this is what it feels like, not to be anxious all the time. So it's actually possible to live without the heaviness. I can live doing what you truly care about. And with that comes the belief that your life can really change for the better. The things you didn't want are going to start changing. Situations that used to go wrong will begin to go right. So positive changes will keep coming because you've started to change on the inside. And from now on, whoever you meet, whatever happens, you won't blame yourself like before. So if something doesn't fit, you will start see it clearly and let it go calmly. Instead of thinking it's because I'm lacking or I did something wrong, you will think, no, this just doesn't suit me. You'll have that sharpness, that clarity. You'll start cutting out what's not good for you and making better choices again and again. And through that, you will grow happier and live peacefully, like someone who's found their own heaven. The place you are moving to will even look beautiful to your eyes. Maybe the area around your work will be nicer, or your home will be more beautiful, or maybe you will live somewhere that just makes you feel joy every time you see it. Some of you will meet more beautiful people, and some will live in a more beautiful environment. Either way, you'll feel like you are living in your own heaven, and every day will bring happiness. So yeah, I think that's everything I have for you, group number 1. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. I'm offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by email. Yeah, and please check out my TikTok page. There are a few different kinds of really short readings. If you like my style of readings, you will really enjoy them. And thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 2, if you chose this pyramid, this is your reading. So what are you about to find out and why now? So what you are going to find out soon is that the hardest part of your financial situation or the struggles you've been facing in your job or career, especially if your life has been tough lately, or things have got worse than before, or have been going downhill for a while, that worst period is already over. And what's going to pull you out of it is something new that you've recently started, or something you are planning right now, a new way to make money, new studies, a new challenge, a fresh start. Even if it's something small, even if it's not, you are not thinking of it as your main job right now, that's the key that's going to lift you out of this situation. It could be a business or something you are learning, or maybe just something you started because you thought, I should give this a try, give this a go. You probably didn't think it was a big deal. You weren't thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make a fortune from this, or this will change my whole life. You probably just started because you wanted to or needed to. But that very thing, that simple start, is what's going to make you financially stronger, independent and stable. It might have started really small, but it's going to grow and make you develop massively. The reason you didn't see it before is because now is the right time for you to know. It's your time now. You are going to become someone much bigger than from here on, than ever before. Things might suddenly get busy, your workload might increase, money might start flowing in, or you might get more offers, all because you've grown this much. But to reach this point, you had to go through those hard times, the struggles, the loneliness, the anxiety, all of it, because those experiences made you ready for what's coming now. If you hadn't been through them, you wouldn't have been able to handle this money, work, and opportunities that are about to come your way. So all those hard times actually meant something. You needed to grow through them. Now you are entering a stage where you will be financially independent and able to stand on your own. The reason you couldn't see it before is because you had to go through this exact process. And once you pass this stage, you are going to become a true expert in what you do. Even if you are still learning right now, later on you will be teaching others, and you will turn it into like something that actually make you money, you know? For example, if you are doing knitting, craft, or design just as a hobby, later on you might get real reactions from people and start earning from it. Even if it's not a physical product, your skill, your ideas, your know-how, your unique way of doing things will attract people. People will find it original and they will want to try doing what you do. So that small start will grow bigger and bigger, and eventually you will make real money from it, and people will be happy to spend on what you offer. Some will even spend their time, money, and effort just to learn from you. So this thing you didn't expect much from is what's going to change your whole life. Some of you might have already started this quite a while ago, but maybe things were moving too slowly and you thought, should I just stop now? But now you've completely come out of that long winter, that dark period. From here on, you are only going to see light. Things will start working out. Money will start coming in. Opportunities will appear. Everything will start rising again. You might not feel it fully just yet, but the wheel is already turning. That low point you were stuck at, the wheel is moving upward now, and you are going up with it. And if you look back and wonder why there was no progress before is actually because deep down you kept thinking you wouldn't be able to handle too much, that big money or fame or success might be too much pressure for you. That unconscious belief was what kept holding you back. But now you can't avoid it anymore. Your time has come. This is truly your time for growth. You are capable of handling far more than you've ever imagined. You will soon realize that you can take on much greater responsibility and achieve much more than you've ever thought possible. This change that's coming in now, it's luck. You've got money luck coming in, especially if your work, business, or finances have been stuck or failing repeatedly. This time your fortune is really arriving. This one's real. From now on, things will flow, money will come, money will move, work will expand, and your world is going to start turning again. So what's going to happen once you find out about this? So the truth is, money is what keeps life running. So in today's world, if you've been struggling financially, or even if you've been surviving fine, but not satisfied with your finances, you probably felt drained, like nothing feels truly yours. And even when something good happens, you still feel empty or anxious. That's because when you don't have money, or you can't actually do what you want, it just feels like it doesn't belong to you. So there must have been a lot of times when you felt powerless, discouraged, or even depressed. And even if you've been working and earning, if it's not something you truly enjoy, you might have been thinking, I'm making money, but what for? And when your business wasn't doing well, you probably felt like, is this even right for me? What am I even doing with my life? That would have made your life feel really dry and difficult. Because of that, even though there were good things around you, like family, loved ones, good opportunities, you probably didn't have the energy or space to appreciate them. You might have just let them pass by. So maybe there was an investment opportunity, a chance to expand your business, or something big that could have made you a lot of money, but you felt you couldn't handle it, or you didn't have enough funds, so you just let it go. There must have been moments where you missed chances to earn big, to make your dreams happen, to grow your business, or to get promotion. Even small things, maybe you were offered a new position or a project at work, but couldn't take it because you were too exhausted or tight on time. But now things are going to start flowing. One by one, work will go smoothly, money will start coming in, and new opportunities will appear. And the best part is you won't be doing it all alone. Someone's coming to help you. Maybe a person who supports you, or maybe your workplace provides more staff, or perhaps a friend or family member gives you a hand. You will start receiving that help, and through that you will begin grabbing the opportunities right in front of you. If you are not an employee, then your friends or family might help you directly with your work, and as you help each other, it will end up being mutually beneficial. For example, if you once saw a stock or coin that you knew would rise but couldn't invest because you didn't have enough money, this time you might invest together with someone you know and share the profit. Through that kind of help, money will start coming in again, and more good opportunities will keep showing up. So as that happens, you'll start feeling more relaxed, both financially and time-wise, because you are getting help. You'll have more time, maybe more free time, and with that extra time, you'll start noticing more opportunities again. You might even start investing or expanding your business, and the things that used to feel impossible will start resolving naturally, because You've always been a capable person, you know. You just couldn't see it before. You are in a such tough place that you couldn't recognize your own ability. But now that things are easing up and working out, will start trying new things again. You'll have extra money, more freedom, and even time for holidays. You'll start doing things you used to hesitate about, like, can I really buy this? Or can I really do this? But now, actually you can. As you start doing the things you couldn't before because of money or circumstances, as you start buying what you couldn't buy, enjoying what you couldn't enjoy, your life will start feeling richer and fuller. It's not just about money, you know. You are lacking experiences too. You know, moments of pure joy, laughter, and happiness. You might not have gone on simple outings, you know, dinners or holidays like others do. Or even if you did, maybe you couldn't truly enjoy them. But now it's different. Now you'll be able to enjoy those things freely. A time is coming when you can laugh without worrying about money. Real happiness will start appearing one by one, and it will keep repeating. And what's really great is this change starts now. The moment money starts to come in, even a little, or when work starts going just a bit smoother, the way the world treats you, and the way you see the world, both completely change. You know, if life used to feel like you were just surviving day by day, now it will shift into something like, oh, I wonder what will happen today. What should I try today? What should I buy today? That's the kind of life you are heading into. Reality is going to start changing right now from this very moment. So how will this change things for you moving forward? So when you look at people who started something their own way and succeeded massively and made big money, you probably never really imagined yourself being like that. Maybe you didn't even want to be like that, because that kind of success comes with responsibility and hard work. And maybe what scared you most was how your whole world could suddenly change. You didn't want to let go of things that felt comfortable and familiar, even if they weren't perfect. So maybe that's why you didn't even think about trying something new. And even if you did reach that kind of success, a place of fame or social influence, you might have been afraid that if you ever lost it, the pain and emptiness would be too big to handle. You know, you are the kind of person who values stability more than risk. So you probably try to stay content with what you had. But now, as these new beginnings go well, or as your current work starts expanding and growing in ways it never has, those fears will fade away, because you will actually start enjoying the process itself. You will feel a spark of adventure and courage, and you will start naturally accepting the fact that people are noticing you more, that you are gaining recognition and influence. Your life is going to become truly abundant. Your assets and your worth will rise far beyond what you once thought was enough, you know. You will start to have things that are way better, way bigger than you ever thought were within your reach. You are meant to live well, you know. You are meant to live abundantly. That's your destiny. And the best part is, it's not something anyone gives you. It's something you achieve on your own through your skills, effort, talent, and courage. So no one can ever take it away from you. Some of you will gain this wealth, social status, or fame suddenly. So at first, you might need a bit of time to adjust, because everything changes. Your routines, your surroundings, even the parts of life that felt lacking but comfortable. So yes, you might feel a bit confused, and your identity will shift from being ordinary to being someone successful, respected and recognized. At first, you might feel self-conscious or a little tired from the attention, but you'll adjust quickly, and it doesn't stop here. Your growth, your success, your new adventure, they will keep coming one after another. Even if someone doesn't see you for a month, let's say, they will notice that you've already started something new, or that your home or your car has changed, you know. Your life will keep evolving, improving, and starting anew constantly. And eventually, all those changes, developments, and new levels of success will become completely natural to you. They will feel comfortable, like this is where you were always meant to be. So yeah, that's everything I have for you, group number 2. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video. That will really help me make more video and everything. Like, if you like this video, it will change a lot of things for me. Like, you have no idea how much impact it has on me if you like this video. But anyway, sorry to sorry if it sounds like I'm pressuring you. I'm not. If you don't want it, that's alright, but I'm just saying. If you've been liking my videos, thank you so much. You mean a lot to me. But anyway, I'm offering personal readings as well, so please reach out to me by email. And please check out my TikTok page, because I've got a few different kinds of really short readings. So if you like my kind of readings, you will really enjoy them. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this beautiful Amazonite, this is your reading. So what are you about to find out, and why now? So what you are going to find out soon is that your situation actually isn't as bad as you think. And the things you've been worrying about, they are not actually going to happen. There are far more positive signs around you right now, but you haven't been seeing them. You've been too focused on negative signals, the things that make you anxious. So your heart has been constantly shaken by small inconveniences or little bits of bad news. You haven't been able to see the good things or judge your situation clearly because of that. That's what you are about to realize. Some of you might have recently lost something. It doesn't have to be something material. It could be reputation, a good flow in a relationship, or something that was going well with someone that suddenly went cold. Maybe you had to let someone go, broke up, or drifted apart. But honestly, it's not as far gone as you think. It's not completely cut off. And it could even come back together again for some of you. And the reason those things slipped away in the first place is because the way you've been handling them wasn't stable. For example, if it was money or property, maybe your way of managing it was always anxious, constantly worried about losing it. Or when you started something new, you might have focused too much on people's reactions to the point you couldn't prepare for the next step. Maybe even one small negative comment would knock your confidence and ruin your flow. That kind of pattern, that habit, is time to break it. That's why the universe let something slip away for a bit. Even if it wasn't something physical, even if it was something emotional or abstract, it's the same. You've reached a point where you are meant to learn how to handle things more solidly, more securely. So it drifted away for a reason. If it's about a relationship, you might have been sabotaging it yourself without knowing. Or you could have been trying too hard to hold it together, overthinking, overdoing, pouring in too much energy. And that's why it naturally fell apart. When you try to control everything and worry too much, things stop flowing naturally. That pattern needed to break at least once. That's why it cooled off or grew distant for a while. And if it's not about losing something, but more about something you have to do right now, like a task or project you are worried about messing up, it's the same thing. you are going to handle it much better than you think. Just do it. Maybe don't do it the same way as before. Keep your mind lighter, start it fresh, and you'll be fine. If you are at work, maybe you've been given a heavy or stressful project and you are wondering, can I really pull this off? But honestly, you've got more than enough ability to handle it. It's just that the stress is making you doubt yourself. In reality, you are doing a lot better than you think. You'll even come up with ideas or solutions that you didn't expect out of nowhere. And that will solve things. So there's no need to worry. Even if you are anxious about messing something up, it's all going to go well. And the same goes for whatever's making you uneasy right now. Honestly, you already have the strength to get through it, whatever it is, like lose or whatever. Other people wouldn't even guess that you are struggling, because from the outside, you look calm, capable, and in control. So if you've been worrying about how others see you, there's no need. You are already doing great. You've got the kind of ability that lets you do things others can't. You can find solutions in ways people wouldn't even think of. You are resourceful, witty, quick, and good at turning things around. So in the end, you'll handle it beautifully. But here's one thing. You've got a repeating pattern. You always worry about the worst case scenario first. That's probably your way of protecting yourself, a defense mechanism. But if you think about it, those worst scenarios hardly ever actually happened, right? And when they did, maybe they only happened because you've been focusing on them too much, almost attracting them. Now, what you need to realize and what you are about to realize is that it's time to change that pattern of thinking. Stop imagining the worst. You've got to start looking at the good things ahead. If you really want to move through this smoothly, you've got to notice what's good. And if what you've lost is actually a person, that person might have been someone who made your life really hard. If they left, it's because they weren't right for you. So in a way, there's something to be thankful for. If it's the same with work. If you lost your job or got dropped from a project, that means it wasn't the right fit. It naturally fell away. In each place, something that suits better, something or someone more stable, more solid is going to show up. If you've lost something material, it's the same again. Now you'll start building your resources in a steadier, safer way, in a way that won't slip through your fingers again. You are going to get better things that fit you more, things that you will never lose again. In the end, you will rebuild yourself stronger, steady, secure, and without all that worry. You are not in a losing phase anymore. You are entering a time where you will start gaining, steadily building things up again. So what's going to happen once you found out about this? So once you recover what you've lost, or once the thing you've been worrying about finally gets resolved, you are going to feel such a deep sense of peace. You will start to feel hope again, hope for your life and for whatever situation you are in right now. And from there, you will feel like you are starting your life all over again. You will begin doing things anew with a whole new energy, especially when it comes to money, or even if what you've been worrying about involves someone else. Once the financial stress eases, you will finally be able to focus fully on everything else. So when your heart feels lighter, you will start seeing all the good things again, all the positive signs that were always there. You will start valuing what you have and appreciating what you've achieved much more deeply. And as you start doing everything with that positive mindset, you will feel like whatever you touch just starts going right. There is a lot of green energy showing here. And in this success card too, it's all green. Green carries both abundance and peace. So As things begin to work out for you, not only will you feel at peace, but surprisingly, money will start flowing in more easily too. If what you lost was a relationship, then that connection might have been slowing down your work or your finances before. It might have actually been blocking your career or business flow. But now that your heart is calm again, money and results will start coming to you naturally. So you'll start doing things with the assumption that everything is going to go well, that you are going to succeed, because you won't be doing those old habits anymore. The overthinking, the worrying, the actions that used to mess things up, all the obstacles that used to block your path will just disappear on their own. So when the worries fade, the road clears. And because of that, success keeps coming one after another. The more things go well, the more hope rises, and the anxious heart starts healing through financial growth and achievement. If you are studying, you'll experience that same sense of breakthrough, as if a blocked path has finally opened. Your results, your effort, your success will bring you that feeling of relief, and money or rewards will start coming into. It's literally like financial healing. Money itself becomes a thing that soothes your heart. As those tough situations get resolved, some of you will actually receive money too. Like someone who owed you might finally pay you back, or a delayed payment finally comes through. So financially, your heart heals. And even if you've been struggling with a breakup or distance from someone, money will come in as if to comfort you. It will that financial healing, that money therapy, will really speed up your emotional healing too. You will feel lighter, freer, and much more at ease. So how will this change things for you moving forward? Honestly, you've been underestimating yourself for a long time. You've always seen yourself as someone on the receiving end, someone who's influenced by situations or people rather than someone who leads and make things happen. But after seeing that all the things you were worrying about turn out to be nothing, and after getting back what you lost and surviving it or experiencing real success, you will stop living defensively. You will start living actively, leading your life on your own terms. And this shift, this kind of financial healing, it won't just happen once and end there. That new mindset and confidence will keep going. Whether it's about work or relationships, now you will take the lead. So if a connection doesn't feel right, you will make the choice yourself. If you want to make peace with someone, you will be the one to reach out first, because when you are leading, you are no longer afraid. So whether it's about love, work, or money, you are not follower anymore. You are the one in charge. You'll start doing things not out of fear, but with belief. Believe that things will go well. And when you act with that faith, it shows in people's responses and results. And it all starts working out. That kind of confidence naturally brings luck too. Luck follows people with that attitude, and it's going to follow you. You'll find yourself able to face anything, whether it's rebuilding relationships, fixing money issues, or handling tricky situations with real strength and calm. You will shift from being defensive, anxious person to someone powerful, someone who leads their life boldly. And as time goes by, that confidence will become part of your identity. Your environment will improve, your life will become more comfortable, more secure, and even when problems come, you won't be shaken anymore. You will build that level of career, reputation, and wealth, and even be able to help others along the way. People like you, who are sensitive and deeply affected by others, you care sincerely, you genuinely think about people, and that's part of what makes you special, you know. So this strength you are gaining now, it won't just lift you up. It will become a power you will use to support others too. In the end, you will keep growing, you will keep succeeding, and you will become someone who inspires others, someone who truly leads their own life. So that's everything I have for you, group number 3. Hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. I'm offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by email. You know what? Like, if you ever liked my video, I really appreciate you, because it really helps me, like literally helps me, like in a practical way. Also, like it just lifts me up. Like, what am I doing if no one likes my video or no one watches my video? So if you've been watching, if you've been supporting me, I see you. I really feel you. I really appreciate you. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, group 4. If you chose this rhodonite heart, this is your reading. So what are you about to find out, and why now? So if you are not interested in love right now, or if there is really no one special in your life, no one you truly love or care for in that way, or if there is no one you've got romantic feelings for at the moment, then this message probably isn't for you, and you might want to pick another pile. But if you are someone who's waiting for something or quietly hoping for someone, then it's absolutely fine to keep listening till the end. But what are you going to discover is that the person you've been thinking of, the one you truly love, care about, and want, actually values you much more deeply than you realize. Their love for you runs far deeper than you've been able to see. Now, it feels like there has been some kind of issue or tension between you, maybe an argument, a misunderstanding, or just something that caused pain. If you are not in a relationship with this person yet, and they are someone you have feelings for, you might have felt like they weren't noticing you, like you were the only one feeling something, or like they were being hot and cold, leaving you confused. Maybe they were acting selfish, and that made things even harder for you emotionally. But this person is going to confess their true feelings for you. You are going to find out that they do really love you. They are going to tell you directly, through words, through actions, and through the time and care they show you. Some of you might even receive a gift from this person. And if this person is already your partner or spouse, there might have been something about them that's been upsetting you. Maybe a bad habit, a toxic pattern, or even something like an addiction or carelessness that kept repeating. It probably made you feel like you were the only one putting effort into this relationship, like it only survived because you were trying. But truth is, this person knew. They knew how you felt, and they knew they needed to do better. They realized that to keep this relationship alive, they have to fix those bad habits and treat you the way you deserve. They know exactly what you want, and this time they are ready to give it. Now, the relationship finally comes into real balance, especially if this person's behavior confused you before. If you felt like you were the only one struggling with one-sided feelings, this time they will say something or do something that completely heals that pain. They won't just say, I love you, they will show it. You'll spend a really special moment together. It might be a short trip, a surprise plan, a lovely dinner, or just something that helps both of you release the stress you've been carrying. If you're already a couple or married, it could be your first proper date in a long time, a night out to relax, have fun, dance, laugh, eat, drink, and just enjoy each other again. And it won't just be a one-off thing, like it will be something so special that you will want to take photos and keep those memories forever. The best part is it will feel like you are finally being rewarded for everything you've been through, all the pain, all the effort, the patience you've given to this connection. You've done everything you could. You tried, you communicated, you explained what was wrong, and you did it all sincerely. And if this person isn't your partner yet, you probably set boundaries clearly. Maybe you said something like, I won't tolerate this kind of behavior anymore, or if you keep confusing me like this, I will walk away. And you might have even stepped back or cut contact for a while. And because you did that, this person is finally able to act properly. The truth is, it wasn't that they didn't know how you felt. They did. They just weren't ready before. Maybe they were under a lot of stress or didn't have the space for love, or something, trauma, bad experiences from the past was blocking them emotionally. It wasn't that they didn't care. They were just stuck behind something they hadn't yet healed. From the very start, your feelings for each other were actually mutual. It's just that the expression of it was blocked. But because of your genuine patience and the effort you've made, you've managed to open their heart. You've become an example to them. You've shown them how a relationship should grow and how love should be expressed. They've learned from you, and now this person wants to live properly like you do, not just in love, but in their whole life. Especially if they were dealing with an addiction or unhealthy habits. This time they truly want to change. They want to live right, give you something good, and not just for now, but constantly from now on. Their feelings are genuine, and from this moment they are beginning to change sincerely for you. So what's going to happen once you find out about this? It feels like this person's life force, like that spark of energy, that drive to do something, that sense of positivity had been blocked for quite a while. But because of you, the energies come back to life again. And it's not just this one time. As time goes on, they will start remembering the things you've said to them, your advice, your words, the things you wished for, and they will begin putting them into action on their own. They see you as someone who truly deserves good things. They've always known that, but for a long time, they just couldn't give back, either because their situation wasn't right, or they were too stressed, or they simply didn't have the emotional space. Now, though, they are finally regaining their strengths, realizing all of this, and they are going to start treating you sincerely, giving their heart, making an effort, showing affection, just like you have. You've awakened something in them. Because of you, they are not only treating you differently, they are working harder in their own life too. They will start planning dates more often, wanting to make you happy, and at the same time, they will begin trying to live healthier and more joyful lives for themselves as well. They might even start exercising or invite you to do it together. Like some of you might find a shared hobby, something you'll both enjoy together, and it won't just be one-off thing. It will become something that keeps growing. You will continue to share good times and create rich, happy experiences together. And if the physical side of your relationship has been blocking or lacking, if they've been too tired or distracted to really be attentive to you or to satisfy you fully, now that their energy is back, their physical desire starts to come alive again, and you'll both feel that. You'll experience a joy and pleasure in that connection that you maybe hadn't felt before, But not just physically, but emotionally and energetically too. And it's not only about physical intimacy. There will be this joy and excitement flowing into other experiences as well. Some people can live without romantic love just fine. But what makes this kind of love so special is the amount of dopamine it brings. That natural happiness chemical that makes you feel alive is far stronger than what you'd get from sugar, food, alcohol, or anything unhealthy. That rush of excitement and connection from love and physical closeness is going to start filling your life again. Because of that, both of you, just like this person, will start moving away from the kinds of stress or habits that used to replace real happiness. Things like, emotional eating, phone addiction, or other small habits you picked up out of stress, maybe because of this relationship or something, those start fading away. Now you will both be getting that dopamine, that joy from a healthy, loving connection instead. You will satisfy each other in such a balanced, nourishing way that your everyday life will start to feel genuinely happy, exciting, and full of warmth again. So how will this change things for you moving forward? I can never say this properly, right? But anyway, you've had a massive influence on this person. Before meeting you, they would been repeating unhealthy habits and patterns in their relationships and in life in general. They would been caught up in bad habits, maybe addictions or self-sabotaging behaviors, things that kept ruining what they built. It's likely that they've gone through something difficult in the past. Childhood struggles, painful experiences, things that made them defensive, drained their energy, and caused them to lose their sense of purpose in life. They couldn't use their energy in a healthy way. So instead of healing their pain, they try to numb it, turning to distractions or addictions and repeating the same mistakes again and again. But you changed them. You've genuinely helped this person turn their life around. Even if you haven't known them for that long, your sincerity and pure heart woke them up. That meant more to them than you realize. No one else has ever done that for them before. That's why they might have said something like already, like, I've never felt anything like this for anyone, or like, this is the first time I've ever felt something this deep. And some of you might have already heard those exact words, So even if this connection is fairly new, it's going to last a long time. For some of you, this could even lead to marriage. If you've already in a relationship, it could deepen into marriage. And if you're already married, you'll start revisiting the promises and vows you once made, remembering them and putting them into practice again, one by one. As two of you build a happy time and home together, everything else starts flowing well too. Once this person stops their unhealthy habits and begins living in a healthy life, both of you together will start to see improvement in everything. Your financial situation, your stability, your overall happiness, everything will begin moving in a positive direction. So that's everything I have for you, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. Yeah, if you have been liking my videos, I really appreciate you, because if you don't like this video or no one ever watched this video, why do I do that, So I really appreciate that. I see you, I feel your energy. But yeah, I'm offering personal readings as well, so please reach out to me by email. Please check out my TikTok page. I have a few different kinds of really short readings. If you like my style of reading, you will really enjoy them. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.